If you beat the final boss early? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you just get the same ending? Or would the ending be different? That's an interesting question. Like, I wonder if the ending would be different if you... It might just be the same. Thank you, Mr. Leo. So... It's a pretty little cover of I guess a goat boy. An anime goat boy with a sword. Looks kind of girly, in fact. It's called Marchen Veil. And this is a Sunsoft game. Satire. What's a satire? Oh, satyr. Oh, is that... Yeah, I guess that's what it's called, a satyr? Yeah. Or is it satyr? I don't know. But yeah, so, I mean, to this point, Sunsoft has been kind of all over the map with their games. Like, they made some games I really love. Like that Wings of Medulla game, and they made that Route 16 Turbo game that was really cool. And they made some really bad games like Super Arabian and Nozoller Lands. So they've been all over the map. This game is apparently some kind of weird action RPG. Maybe a little bit like Esper Dreams, but or at least in like as far as theme goes, maybe, because it seems like kind of whimsical, kind of fantasy kind of stuff. But from the video I saw, the game definitely seems very I want to say primitive. All right, well, let's go ahead and let's take a look at it. So this is a Famicom Disk System game. Okay. I don't know if this game needs a translation. Maybe we'll be able to play it without it. We'll give that a try, first of all. I like the name Marchen Veil. That's a cool title. So, like, I almost want to like the game just because of the title. I'm buying stocks of Sunsoft. Good idea, Tam. You know what? I think that Sunsoft is really going places. Buy the stock now. I think they're going to be the next Microsoft. Okay. Interesting title screen. Interesting music. Doesn't exactly inspire confidence, you know? You know, Sunsoft kind of strikes me as a company that like had a lot of ambition to do cool stuff, but maybe not necessarily the talent, at least not at first. Clearly, there was a point at which their game suddenly like kicked into overdrive. Like, I think Blaster Master was actually the dividing line where all of a sudden their games became just awesome. They must have just hired some new people. Like, they must have hired Mr. Awesome Guy. Like, alright guys. Like, hey, this is Sunsoft. Hey, welcome Mr. Awesome Guy. Welcome to the team. Alright guys, I'm here to make games. Let's start with a little thing called Blaster Master. Okay! I was wondering if there was going to be some kind of, I don't know, story or intro, but I guess not. So let's go ahead and gotta do the whole disc switching thing, because this is a Famicom Disk System game, in case you don't know. It takes place on an actual disc. If I were playing this on a real Famicom Disk System, I would have floppy disks. And of course I am, because I don't even know what emulation is. Start. I love how in all the Famicom Disk System games, the option to delete is always called kill. They always rename that for America. But I love that it's called kill. Okay, I'm going to start. Apparently there's 3 like level 1 files like already entered in. Okay, I guess we need a translation. Alright, hold on a second. Alright, I'll get one. Yeah, we pretty much need a translation for that. Alright, I'm just going to get this real quick. Translation, Marchen Veil. I'm sure it won't be too difficult. Or maybe it will. It's not coming up on my first search. Maybe this game doesn't have a translation? Untranslated Famicom RPG list. Hold on a second. Is Marchen Veil on here? I guess that's why. When was this? This is as of 2016. It says, so this list from 2016 of untranslated Famicom Disk System games. It says Aspic, Dandy, Druid, Magma Project Hacker, Marchen Veil, and Ultraman Club. Could be out of date though. All right, romhacking.net. All right, well, I could look it up here. Let's just make sure though. But since it didn't come up on this search, I'm guessing that that's the case. We could try playing it anyway in Japanese. We could play a little bit of it. Can I search just for the Famicom Disk System? Oh, you can. Okay, cool. Marchen Veil. Nope. Nobody has translated this game. Nobody has translated this game. Wow. Looks like we've hit upon another untranslated game. Well, we'll try to play it anyway. That's okay. I think it's like an action RPG. But as you can see here, it's you seem to have stats like power, max, and there's a stage. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Like, it looks kind of overhead, like an overhead action game. So like a little bit Zelda-ish, I think. But like, it almost seems more like a computer action RPG. And it also has like these weird story scenes, as you can see here. So we'll just kind of, we'll try to read it. Let's see, what does that say? What is it? Kokoha? I can't read all. It's too fast. Nani mo ka animo kamo. Kokohe? To Sonotoki Kaze. Hey, that means wind. I understood a word. It meant that the word wind was in there. Okay, guys, we're getting somewhere. Arashi. Oh, that's a G. Araji. Whatever. Now what? Wait, okay. Highlight vibes. Yeah, because the window, it's got like, it's got that kind of old Japanese PC RPG kind of vibe where like the action takes place in a small screen. Well, that's just the story scene though. This is what the actual. Oh, I just died. Game over. Game over, guys. Well, that was a fun game. All right, Marchen Veil. I guess we have to sit through the story again. I think that, okay, that was a cliff I fell off. I just didn't understand at first. Wow. Small gist from this text because it goes so fast. Alright, let's try this again. Because I can't speed through the text anyway. Oh, you can just skip it. Never mind, you can just skip the text. Okay. That's better then. Originally a Japanese PC game? That makes sense then, and it explains why it's like this. It's a port of a Japanese PC game. Certainly feels like one. Basically you were Prince and you were transformed into something else and now you want to return to an island. Okay. Yeah, you're transformed into this, like this satyr. Or goat boy. So, I can shoot little blue discs. Looks like I have a wand and kill things. Wow, this is really like choppy. It looks like those are cliffs. I think if you step off the cliff, then you just die. So let's not do that. I can walk through the pink stuff. Huh? What is this blue thing? Where I started from? I don't know if I can. There's a hole here. Let's try going in the hole. Wow, it's oh, that just kills you. The death sound and animation really reminds me strongly of what is that game called? Tower of Duraga. And you sort of get the feeling that this game might be like that. It might have that level of obtuseness as well, maybe. I obtained a sword. Oh, okay. Nice walk animation. Again with the sword shooting. The swords. Oh, you can collect this fairy. I collected a fairy, so that's good. So I thought maybe you could go in there, but nope, that hole is just death. It's just death, so we don't want to go in there. Okay. Don't go down any holes. I've learned that now. Wow, the movement is so weird. It's very stiff and... This game feels very, definitely very janky. It's hard to tell, like, what stuff is. Like, what's a wall and what kills you. Oh, there's a sword here. That's probably good. I got the sword, okay. Hold on. Do I have an inventory? Remember the AVGN episode Little Red Hood? No, I don't actually know what Little Red Hood is. Well, what? What just happened there? I'm trying to... Can I equip my sword is what I'm wondering. Maybe it automatically equips? Well, I don't want to have to wait through the loading time to like look at my inventory again, so forget that. Or I collected some kind of item. I got another fairy. Oh, that gave me an extra heart. Did I just level up? I just got an extra maximum heart. So that must have been good. Oh, did I just kill that rock? Oh, you can kill the rocks, okay. And then little monsters come out of them. And you kill them. So collecting the fairies levels me up, I guess? The music is, definitely wouldn't call it great. I got 3 fairies. Getting 4 leveled me up before, so I wonder if that'll... They didn't even try. I get it. I get it, Mr. Leo. It's a good one. I'm sure when this, first came out for the PC, it was considered very, advanced or whatever. Okay. Alright, yes! We leveled up again by collecting 4 fairies. So, collecting the fairies levels you up, and you get more hearts. So that's clearly a good thing. There's another blue thing over there. Okay, so the blue thing, I came out of one, so it's not gonna kill me, right? It's probably not gonna kill me. Probably it's good. Can I interact with this, or? Oh, I have a gray little like fruit bush now in my inventory. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Is this just where I started from? No, this is a different little blue thing there. Huh. Weird. Well, I don't know what I should be doing or where I should be going, but I guess the only way to find out is to just go. Like, what's that? That looks like something, but... Am I supposed to maybe walk up here? I'm scared. I don't want to fall. Like, I would... If I just kept walking, I would die, right? Okay, let's not do that. Yeah, everything moves in blocks. Blocks or tiles, yeah. Did I go down here? I don't remember. Yeah, this game is definitely pretty awkward to play. To try to play. Oh, there's a thingy there. I wonder what that does. Like, it seems like it would be a healing item, you know? Well, I don't know how you're supposed to use it, though. If you press any, like, button or direction on the inventory screen, you just get taken out of it again. You're enjoying it? It is Sunsoft? Well, it's definitely kind of interesting. It's just a little on the primitive side. Have I been here before? I'm not sure. I don't think I've been down here. Not that primitive has stopped us from, like, playing a game before. I'll try to kill as many of those guys and get as many hearts as I can. That seems like a good thing to do. So, some of these rocks are like little gnome-like creatures that are hiding for some reason. Oh no, he's killing me! Oh, that was bad. Wonder if I'll get auto-revived by those berries that I picked up. Oh, I'm almost dead. There's another cave here. Oh, this looks like the starting point. I'm not sure. It could be the starting point. Let's try going the other way. There's another berry thing there. But I already have one, so I'm not sure if I should pick that up. Oh, I'll get it. Oh, it just gives you your health back. Okay. So if you already have one, it just gives you some health restoration. It's good then. You gotta eat the berries. They're good for you. Let's explore in this direction. Another fairy. If we get one more fairy, we get another heart. Oh, berries. Nice. So checking underneath all these like little rocks and branches and stuff for berries seems like it. What? Oh, that guy just like rams into you and just doesn't give you a chance to do anything. That sucks. Game over. Okay, what's gonna happen now? Did we lose all our progress? I guess we didn't save, so we lost all our progress. Or wait, there's passwords or no? I'm not sure. Start, name, kill. What does name do? Oh, I can name my player. Okay, I'm gonna be Flip, of course. But I lost all my progress, huh? Let's see. Wow. I'm gonna look at the strategy wiki for this game, or let's see if there even is one. There might not be. This game seems pretty obscure as well. What information exists on this game? Marchen Veil is an action-adventure game that combines interactive portions of the game with a kind of interactive story known as a visual novel. Oh. So it's part visual novel and part interactive, like, action RPG. All of the game's story is told with illustrations and animations. The game's time is divided 50-50 between reading and playing. So this game was released on the MSX, the PC-88, PC-98, X1, FM7, and the Famicom Disk System game was not port was not released until later. The PC-9801 version is the only one known to be complete, as it came in 2 parts. All other versions are based on part 1 only. Oh, wow. That's really weird. So if you want to play the complete version of this game, you have to play it on PC-98. Okay. Yeah, there's no table of contents. So there's... Unfortunately, we have this information and stuff, but there's no guide for this game. No translation and no guide. We are on our own for this game. Well, let's give it another try. It's difficult though, because if these guys just kind of decide to approach you and like start ramming you, then it's really hard to not take damage. Yeah, so this is the, well, it might have an ending, but it's not like a complete... I don't know. I mean, the story won't be complete, I guess. Alright, we'll leave those barriers for later. No! I wonder how you save. There must be a way to save, right? Like, I mean, we're going back to the beginning probably because we keep dying on the first level. Like, if you get past the first level, you must be able to save, I would think. There's another one of these blue things over here. Okay, we'll collect the berry. I don't know what these blue things do. They don't seem to do anything. They seem like they'd be important, though. Let's try going down here. That looks kind of like a way to... Like, is this a pit, do you think? Or is this like a way to go? Because it kind of looks like it could be a place you could walk through and then enter another area. But it also looks like maybe it's just a pit and you walk off and you just die. In fact, I bet... I don't know. I'm gonna have to try it though. No, it was just death. Okay. It was just death. I had to try it, though. I had no choice. It kept our name. Man, this game is... It's weird. It's not... It's... I don't want to say it's not terrible or anything, but it's not exactly super fun to play. Just because the controls and mechanics are very stiff. It's definitely playable, though. It's kind of interesting. I'm kind of like wondering, like, what I'm supposed to be doing or where I'm supposed to be going. Like, what's my goal in each area? Is it simply to get someplace, or do I have to, like, kill a certain amount of enemies or something? Centaur power. I'm a satyr, not a centaur. That's right, Colic. Satyr power. Saturn nearly killed her. Oh, that's a pit. Okay. That was... alright. That counted as a pit. That counted as a pit. I am throwing gears? I don't know. It looks like snowflakes, maybe? I don't know what I'm throwing. Little discs? This game is harsh. It looks like you're wearing really high-waisted green pants. Yes. That is it. I'm a high-waisted green pant wearing boy. With ears. Alright, no more falling into pits this time. That guy sucks. Maybe I should be... there was a sword in the middle. I should probably go get that first before I do anything else, right? Some kind of ear? Or gear, you mean? They do, kinda. When you walk across the pink stuff, you like get slower. So I guess you're supposed to be like trying to find hidden items here, because there's like a sword underneath that pink rock. And there's... crap. Oh, fuck. Stop that. So we're supposed to be like finding items? Is that what we're supposed to be doing? Checking every single, like, rock, leaving no stone unturned. Oh, that's good. Needed that. Oh, nice. Okay. So there's a decent amount of health refills hidden around in the rocks if you look. Oh, what is that? A new item. A heart. Oh, I guess it's like a full health refill. I probably should have like waited to collect that then. That's cool though. It shows up in your inventory too after you collect it, but it seems like it's weird. These items I'm picking up are appearing in my inventory, but they seem to have their effect immediately upon picking them up. Like the berries seem to restore one heart right away, and that big heart restored like a bunch right away. So, but yet they go to your inventory. It's kind of weird. Okay, so this is a dead end up here. What, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing in this game. I feel like I'm missing something. Like, other than leveling up. Maybe you need to, like, level up a certain amount, and then you can go through one of the blue portals? Like, I don't know. I don't really know. Maybe there's a guide on GameFAQs that explains this game? There must be a guide on GameFAQs. Maybe you're supposed to find and kill all of those little guys? We got that one. game is so weird. I've kind of gone around in this circle now. I'm really not sure what I'm supposed to be doing in this game. Too bad none of you guys know about Marchen Veil. Alright, we know that if we fall down that hole, it's death. I don't know. Let me try looking up on Game Facts to see if anybody knows anything about this game. How do you play Marchen Veil? The world champion Marchen Veil player enters the chat. That'd be great. Well, the walkthrough was written by a guy named Last Boss Killer. Maybe Last Boss Killer will show up in our chat. Be like, hey, what's up, guys? Marchen Veil is an action RPG released for the FDS, PC MSX 1987. This guide is written for the FDS version. That's good. That's what we're playing. Marchen Veil's major claim to fame is its visual scenes, which are cutscenes displayed between the stages. Yeah, I guess to this point in the Famicom's lifespan, that is... Or especially, like, this game came out even earlier on computers. I guess that would have been very novel and original for the time period it came out. Like, the concept of the cutscenes. Aside from the cutscenes, Marchen Veil is pretty bland. Action sequences are slow and sluggish. Yeah. It's true. To finish the game, you'll have to find all sorts of hidden items that are much too difficult to find. In fact, I'd be very impressed if you managed to make it past the first level without getting help from an FAQ or something. I had to search all over Japanese websites to try to find help. This guy's translated all the cutscenes in case we cared about the story. We could look at his guide. The king of the country of Forest in Felix sent out a proclamation all throughout Felix announcing that he was seeking a suitable young man to take his beloved daughter as bride. Many suitors responded and were subsequently put through a large variety of trials by the king. In the end, the decision was narrowed down to two suitors. One was the prince of the country of lakes in Felix, and the other was a wizard who had used his powers to transform himself into a handsome young man. So the wizard basically transformed the prince into a satyr to take the princess for himself. Okay. The A button jumps. You cannot jump unless you have 5 or more hearts worth of health. Oh, you can jump. I didn't even realize that. Wow. Huh. That's weird. Oh, the sword power-up increases the amount of projectiles you can shoot. Oh, I see. That's right, I can shoot 3 now. Okay. So, the stumps and rocks contain necessary items to beat each stage. They also can contain sometimes enemies called pixies, which we've seen plenty of. which will just kind of jump out. So to heal, you collect fruit or hearts. We found those. Fairies, increase your max hearts. Yeah. Okay, there's items that will increase your maximum number of hearts. The blue thing is a save. Okay, so these are save points. This is a save point. Up and A on controller 2? What? You have to press up and A and I don't have a controller 2. Fuck. To save, you have to press up and A and controller 2. Damn it. Oh man, what a pain. Alright, hold on a second. Go away, I'm trying to figure out how to save. Alright, hold on. You have to use controller 2. Yeah, they did a really good job designing this game, you know? Right, I have my controller 2 set to power pad right now, so let me just switch that back to... Well, we should make it a keyboard, if possible. So, let's see. It needs to be up and A. Okay. So up and X for me then. Alright. Let me stand on it. Up and X. Oh, okay. I think we just saved. In the PC version, you have to find a floppy disk item in order to save the game. But that's only the PC version. Okay, wells. On each level you can find a well located. If you fall down a well, you'll be transported to the previous stage. This is necessary to complete the game, since you will have to revisit certain places to get important items. But if you fall down the well on the first stage, you will die. Ha ha ha. Of course, it's just another way to die. It looks like a place you can go, but it's just another way to die. If you fall down a gap, you'll die and get a game over, but it's possible to jump back up onto land by rapidly pressing the B button. A highly important tactic to keep in mind, as you'll be likely falling in gaps quite often. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're going to need to look at this guide. Head up to find the sword. We got the sword. Shoot the stump to make the sword appear. Blah, blah, grab that. Okay. Head to the upper right corner. Okay. Alright, we're going to the upper right corner. Here we go. And we've saved our game with, like, more hearts now. So now we have that going for us. So these blue guys are the ones that drop the maximum, they drop the fairies, which increase your maximum hearts, which is very good. Alright, another save. I guess we'll save again. Up an A. Oh. Well, it seems like what you're supposed to do here is... Guess what you're supposed to do, guys. Guess what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go up here and walk off the edge on, like, a particular spot. That's what you're supposed to do. Let's see, is it right here? I'll make a save state too. Let's check it out. I'm gonna try to match the picture. Yep, look at that. There's an invisible walkway. That's what you're supposed to do to beat stage 1. Whoa, shooting stars! Whoa! Okay, now we're... Okay, now hold on a second. What's going on right now? Yeah, it's almost like this game is designed just to, like, frustrate you. It gets that obtuse on the first level. Wow. An orb will chase you. Shoot it to paralyze it. You cannot kill it. Find a wizard on the moon that shoots projectiles. You need to grab the cape just below the wizard, so be quick and approach it in the left center. Okay, so we need to grab this cape and then leave. Okay, we got the cape. Now we need to get out without dying. Okay. Wow. Hey Gus Nation, what up? It's a flippin' game. It sure is. How is it? It's maybe more obtuse than Tower of Druaga already. That's how it is. Also, it's very slow and choppy and awkward to play. The movement is slow. Everything moves really choppy. The combat is, well, the enemies move around kind of fast, so... Okay, so now that we have that cape, we're supposed to go to the top left corner. There was this one place where there was like a castle that we could see, which I noticed. Uh-oh, I need more health, too. Can I get more health? Let's see. Easier said than done. Wait, there was that heart item. Did we collect that? Yeah, we did, I guess. Damn, I can't collect it again. Dino Girl? What the heck is it? The main character is a satyr. He's been changed into a satyr. He has goat legs. Oh, fruit. Yes, that's what I needed. Okay, a little bit more health. That's good. Okay. So I think we're supposed to go this way. Once again, this game is called Marchen Veil, and it's a obscure Japanese Famicom game by Sunsoft for the Famicom Disk System. Oh, we definitely want to save right now, that's for sure. We've done some things. And this game is known. What's special about it is that this is a port of the earlier PC version of this game. Is like one of the first games to have like cutscenes. Like it has like a lot of story that's told in cutscenes. And they combine that with this kind of very weird, almost, I guess it's kind of hide-glide-ish kind of action RPG. Kind of a bit primitive. And wow, it gets really obtuse with some of its mechanics, like very early on. So now that we got that cape, we found the hidden area and got the cape. Supposedly we can, hold on, let me just double check the guide. I think we can just walk off the stream. Okay. Walk to the palace. So if we did not have the cape, we would fall and die here. But since we have it, we can walk off the screen like this. And I guess walk into this palace like this. Oh, and then that's it. So I think we found the next... Did we find the next story scene? Alright, we got scene 2. How about that? Probably not many people have seen this. Unfortunately, this game has no translation. It's one of the few Famicom Disk System games that without a translation. So... But if you want to know what the story is, here, I'll just read it. Because this guy is on GameFAQs has translated it. So the story for is supposed to be... As so. It is supposed to be, Sun God Phobos, I am the Prince of Felix. I have come to you seeking directions for my return home to Felix. A prince, you say, but you're not even human. When I was thrown in this island, my body took this form, but I would like to return to my previous form. I am unable to restore you to your previous form. You should go seek the help of the sea god, Neptune. The sea god, how can I find him? He lives south of the sea, of this area. The goddess Diva will guide you there. But to meet Diva, you must cross treacherous rocky mountains. The entrance of the mountains is guarded by a 1,000-year-old beast. It will be a difficult journey. Should I kill the beast? Prince, if you can manage to kill that beast, your life will not have been a waste. Thank you, Phoebus. So that's the story behind this cutscene. Nice lore. I know, right? Alright, let's check out level 2. And definitely save again if we have the opportunity. I wonder how many levels this game has. Let's see. Up and A. Really weird. In order to save the game, you have to hold up and press A on controller 2. There's nothing in the game that explains that. I'm sure the manual probably explains it, though. But we have no way to read that. And it seems like you do not get your health refilled between stages. That's unfortunate. Yeah, the combat, because you move so slow and the enemies like run around so quickly, the combat it's a little bit on the annoying side. Not exactly fun. That's true. Yeah, the controllers were hardwired into the Famicom. Yeah, that is definitely true. Alright, so let's see what we're supposed to do on in stage 2. Head to the lower right corner of the screen to find several enemies that look like fur balls. Shoot all of them to make a pair of boots appear. Okay. I don't know. I mean, how much more of this game should we play? Let's see. We've been playing for almost an hour, haven't we? Probably don't really need to play too much more of this game, I suppose. Like, we basically get the idea now, right? Uh-oh. No! Jump out! Oh, I died. Okay, maybe that's a good place to stop, actually. I did save my game, though. Let's see if it worked. Yeah, alright. Power 19, max 32. Oh, that's how many hearts you have, I think. Okay. Stage 2. Did you want to see more of that game, DJ Tsurugi? If you want to see more of it, I'll play more of it. I'll let you think about it for a second. I'm going to go get a drink of water. Oh, about the death. Well, that's okay. I mean, I think we basically get the idea. Let's just see how many levels this game actually has. Scene 3. Scene 3 seems pretty complicated. Scene 4. Scene 5. Scene 6. Definitely seems like the kind of game... Scene 7. Seems like the kind of game that you kind of just play through for the story and novelty of it, but you kind of suffer through the gameplay to like get to the story, I suppose. Or at least that's what you would have done back when the game first came out. Scene 7 seems really big. And there's the ending. Okay, so... No, wait, there's a scene 8. So 8 scenes and then an ending. Of course, the ending to this game is still only the ending of part 1. To play part 2, you have to play it on the PC 98. So, not much point in really playing through this game on the Famicom. According to the FAQ, the game ends on kind of a down note, too. Alright, well, why don't we go ahead and rate this game, then? What should we rate this game? I think it's cool and all that, it had story cutscenes for such an early game, and I don't know, I guess the game has a kind of, intrigue to it, but it's not really a lot of fun to play, so I think I'm going to give it a 3. First novelty value, I don't think I want to give it lower than a 3, but I think a 3, maybe a 2. No, I get if you played it with a guide, I guess it would be okay. It still feels like it would be, even if you used a guide, it feels like it'd be a bit of a chore to play through. And the music, also I think a 3. Not very impressive. Better than, like, say, Hydlide, but I don't know. 3 is generous. It is. I feel like being a little generous to this game, but only a little bit. Only a little bit generous. Because I sort of respect the novelty value and the historical value of the game. But yeah, not really that great. Let's move on to the next one.